Hi, I'm Kevin Olson. Welcome to AV Showrooms. You may find the name Ryan Speakers sounds familiar. Principals Trevor and Todd Ryan started building speakers back in the 1980s under the name Ryan Acoustics. Back then, their speakers were reviewed in the audio press to significant acclaim. Recently, they restarted speaker design and manufacturing from their Riverside, California headquarters, and from the sound of things, they will return to the market to even more acclaim. Ryan has returned with 4 speakers in their line. The R610 is a 2-way bookshelf model priced at $2,000, and the R620 and R630 are 2.5 and 3-way floor standing models priced at $3,500 and $5,000 respectively. The Tempest 3 is the flagship of the line, a $16,000 4-way. There are various veneer choices available, including walnut, red walnut, clear cherry, and black or clear oak. By the evidence of the speakers under test, they're well built and the veneer looks quite good, especially for a speaker at a non-stratospheric price. The R610, the subject of this video, measures 16 3/4 inches in height, 8 3/4 inches wide, and 12 inches in depth, and weighs in at a confidence-inducing 33 pounds. They employ a 6.5-inch Nomex cone woofer and a 1-inch cloth dome tweeter. The tweeters are offset, intended to have the tweeter arrayed to the inside of the enclosure as a mirrored image pair. Some quick specs. The Ryans are 86 dB efficient and rated to cover the range of 44 Hz to 25 kHz at the 3 dB points. Bass extension is courtesy of a rear-firing port, and the R610 seem to back up their manufacturer's bass claim with their good response for a room in the room of this size for a speaker of this size. The speakers are set up to allow for single or bi-wiring. As you would suppose, a good set of speaker stands is important. I use 21-inch stands, but depending on your room and seat height, this may vary for you. I ended up with them towed slightly inward. This, of course, allows for some room matching, and as always, experimenting can pay off big dividends here. Ryan suggests placing the speakers 6 to 10 feet apart and at least 1.5 feet from the rear walls. I think this is a good place to start, and I ended up with them spaced 9 feet apart and sitting 8 feet from the speakers in my room. I listened with both tube amps, Carver Cherry 180s, and solid-state amps, the monoed Bryston 2Bs, Fred from my Cat preamp, and while both amplifiers contributed their characteristic sounds, the Ryan sounded at home with either. Both amplifiers played the speakers as loud as I would ever want to listen in my room. They stayed composed and didn't seem to exhibit any odd distortions or artifacts in my listening tests. Overall, they seem to be a reasonably easy load to drive, do not require some particular amplifier to show their stuff. With the specifications and the basics out of the way, let's allow their speakers to do their stuff sonically. Let's go to the listening tests.